All right, what's up, everybody? Candace Cooper here, Locked On ACC podcast, and I have the pleasure of getting the chance to interview Mr. Joey Blount out of Virginia. He is going to talk to us about his path to the draft and how excited he is for the opportunity to play to the next level. Joey, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm grateful to be here. Thank you for the opportunity, for real.
Yeah, absolutely. And so talk to us. Where are you training out right now while you're getting prepared?
I'm training in Austin, Texas at a facility, ROI. It's a nice low-key spot. It's on the come up, but I'm really enjoying myself out here.
Yeah. How's the weather in Austin right now?
You know, I didn't pack as many sweatshirts as I needed for it because it's my first time in Texas. So I didn't realize it does get cold here. I thought it was always hot, but I think the second and third week I was here, there was like a little ice storm. And, you know, I went to school in Virginia, so I was used to the snow and the cold, but the whole city shut down. I couldn't, you know, there's hours going in and out. I'm kind of tripping out here, but I've come to, you know, find my grasp, and I'm settling in pretty nice.
No doubt about that. Texas does not play about inclement weather. They don't know how to do it. So all that good stuff, but at least you're not in the heat. That's the worst. I used to live in Houston, and so it'd be like 90 degrees at 9 a.m. and that shit was just not kosher. But anyway, would love to know about your time at Virginia and how you felt like it has prepared you for the pros.
And my time in Virginia was really the most memorable part of my life. Relationships I built, memories I made on and off the field, but the game, just day in and day out interactions with the people that I kind of surrounded myself with. There's always a lot of ups and downs in the 5 years I was there, but ended up always making me a better person afterward. I truly believe that. You know, I guess the way Virginia really prepared me for the draft and, you know, where my life's about to take a turn for is just, you know, it's always about always been given hard things to do. And at UVA, not just athletically, but academically too.
Right.
Challenging myself off the field to really make the most time I had at the university. Ended up getting 2 degrees in my undergrad and my master's degree, which I'm very proud of. But nonetheless, besides the point, the culture at UVA football was just always hard things together. It was built on a foundation that, you know, drew upon family, strength, unity, and a lot of things that I think the way we played was kind of representative of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I'm just kind of being resilient out here, pursuing my dreams, and, you know, I'm going for it right now just because at UVA, that's what we were taught to do.
Absolutely. And we all know that Coach Mendenhall decided to retire after this season. Were you shocked, or how was the feeling around the locker room when he made this announcement?
You know, it was a crazy day because it was honestly, I want to say like a day or two right before we were supposed to go to the Fenway Bowl, which was like the first ever, you know, bowl game at Fenway Stadium in Boston. Right. So like, it was kind of weird. And then there was rumors going around that like we weren't going to go because the initial day we were supposed to leave, I think, like we ended up pushing it back. So like, you know, everyone was asking questions like what's going on.
Yeah.
And I remember taking a picture and sending it to like on Snapchat or something, or sending it to my parents or something like that, where I'm in the car. I just said my college football career ended over Zoom because we couldn't meet in person.
Yeah.
We ended up having too many COVID cases on our team. We had a COVID outbreak right at the end. And like it wasn't that we couldn't play our backups. We had positions that were wiped out that like we couldn't play with. So it was super sad and just like, you know, unforgiving almost. Yeah. Because it ended with COVID, and then right after that, Coach Mendenhall just hopped on and was like, yeah, I'm gone. And I say that in like respectfully because he really gave a lot to the university, and also he's been coaching for so long that not just at UVA but BYU, you know, other schools too. Like he like really influenced and, you know, poured into their foundations as well. But I was blessed to have him as a coach for 5 years. You don't really see that nowadays, coaches staying around at schools. So opportunity that I had with him and the message and kind of inspiring stories that he, you know, kind of passed on to me, and that I could live my life in the same way.
No doubt. And then just talk about, you know, dealing with COVID and then not having the bowl game at the end and all this stuff. How has that helped your resiliency towards focusing on your next level?
Yeah, I mean, the summer, like, when COVID kind of broke out in that March, when it kind of hit, and then we were, spring, I didn't go back for spring, and then we kind of came back in the summer, but all of our, like, everything was pushed back. So when we came back in that summer, it was so weird because, we're being advised that we can't, like, hang out with people, like our teammates, and everywhere you went, like even leaving your room, you had to wear a mask. It wasn't like double masked at that point, I'm pretty sure. But I think that kind of like underlying like not being a cohesive and camaraderie built team, our chemistry is just stronger off the field, which makes us better on the field.
Right.
That was kind of taken away from us, along with probably so many other teams in college football. But that's where that COVID season kind of like, I guess faulted us up even at the beginning before it started. And then obviously like this the paranoia of like anything I do, like anything I do, like I can get COVID, like, as an upperclassman, like as a senior, I'm like, it's hard to ask a first year to like put myself before them because I've been in their shoes. Like, I understand like they're just adapting to college. Like, however that may be for them, you know what I'm saying? So it was hard because they're not at a mature level, because I know I wasn't. I'm not saying a lot of freshmen, I know some freshmen could be, but it was just like, they had in their minds, they had, 4 years, like this is like my last semester. And that was a hard thing to do because it was really just trusting your teammates. And then there was this, I hated to say like a stigma where like someone would get COVID and then they'd give it to someone else. And it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, that was a kicker. That was real hard. But even when the season started, I guess personally, like I had really big aspirations for that season. Like I was very ambitious, and my goals were kind of very, very set out in front of me what I had to do. But, in the plan, like God's plan for me, that I got hurt early on in the season, and with COVID being hurt, like there's just a lot of things going on. Just the body, like physically, spiritually.
The demons are loud. The demons definitely were loud.
Are really like was breaking through, So I feel like everyone has those type of points, but COVID definitely taught me a lesson of resiliency, though, of like, even if I wasn't playing, I wanted to be a leader off the field,
for sure,
helping the younger guys and any way I could, while also keeping myself involved and not checking out on some like I'm injured, I can't do nothing, And the silver lining in it for me was also that I got to see like guys younger than me, guys behind me really, get experience and really break out their shell and perform and prove themselves. And that's just a good feeling to have as like, a leader, just someone trying to be like a good role model for someone on the field.
No doubt.
Yeah, that was COVID. And then, I was injured for more than half the year. So with the COVID year, like I took full effect of that. And I'm pretty proud of the way how I ended that season off.
No doubt. And so now you see some of these young guys that have Coach Elliott. Are you excited about what's ahead for Virginia football?
Absolutely. I had the pleasure of meeting him real quick or briefly a couple of times, like as I was transitioning out and he was transitioning in with our old team. But I think that Carla Williams, our AD, did a very good job choosing the right head coach, or the next head coach, to really take the reins of where our program was, but also change it in a way that is still appealing for players. And people I've talked to, like my boys back at school, they're excited. Like very, very happy, like a lot. They feel a lot better in different ways, and not all bad, but just like seeing things differently. And they really are proud of like the coaches and how they handle the transition. So I'm excited to be back there. I'm going to be supporting my boys at UVA, even the new coaches. Once you go to UVA, it's a family. So no matter where you're at, I'm still supporting.
Yeah, no doubt. And we all know the Coastal's up for the taking. So, anybody's games around that one, I'm not going to hold you.
literally.
Yeah. So what do you want NFL teams to know most about your game?
I think I bring a different type of intellect, honestly. Just I have an offensive background as well as playing quarterback when I was younger, and just understanding, picking up on offenses and defenses quickly. I think that's, people can say it's a common trait to have, but I feel like I have a different type of ability where I can see it a couple of times, walk on the field and perform at a high level. And that's just something I'm looking forward to getting to learn about the next level. But I think leadership wise as well, that I can be whatever type of leader I need to be. Either that's a raw leader, lead by example, even just showing your actions, don't even do anything, don't even say, but understanding my place on a team and what the team needs rather than what I need to be, if that makes sense. But also just being rangy, I have good size, my speed, like other things that my tape can show, but I think my playmaking ability, my instincts really separates me from everyone else.
Yeah, absolutely. And listen, I think that it's always about like how you can take skills on the field and apply that to the leadership side and just being a good teammate. And with that said, when you're drafted, okay, we're speaking life into this, how can you help a team win immediately?
I'm going to come in there and play any position I need to be. My heart is in football. So whatever job I'm asked to do, I'm going to do it over and beyond. Whether that's playing on, defense, but even playing on all four special teams is what I'm really prepared to do. That's what I'm looking forward to doing, earning my keep. And just when I'm going to learn something, I can just be a coachable guy. But also I'm going to bring some playmaking ability that's really, you're going to have me on your team.
Yeah, listen, being a student of the game is how you stay a long time, okay? Period. Okay, so would love to know, are there any teams that you've met with already? And if so, how did it go?
Yeah, so I was graciously invited to the 2022 Hula Bowl down in Orlando. And while I was down there participating, I got to talk to a handful of teams that, kind of reached out to me while I was down there as well. And I got to, show my face, show my voice, how I carry myself and the person I am. But yeah, I had a great time. I got to talk to the Eagles. I talked to the Broncos, talked to the Jags, the Lions, the Falcons, the Chiefs. I talked to a good amount of teams that I really don't feel like I want to get into about, but at the same time, I learned a lot about the kind of questions I was being asked, but also the questions I was able to ask them in return,
Yeah, for sure.
It's always good to be able to answer questions, but if you have a question on your mind and your heart, that you should be able to ask it too, in a respectful way. And all those scouts gave me direct answers, great feedback. And that's just part of the person I want to be, is just, if I can work on something and you see it and I don't, let me know so I can be better, all around. So,
absolutely.
I had a great time down there. I feel like all my interviews went well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to just the process, man. Just gotta love the process. You don't know when it's gonna love you back, but you gotta love it.
Okay, love the game. So enough business. We gotta talk fun here. It's game day, and you have a playlist. You got to give me 2 or 3 artists that have to be on the playlist that you're getting ready for. They could be, soft, whatever. If you listen to jazz music, that's all you. If you listen to Drizzy Drake, okay. Let me know who's on the playlist.
All right, I'll do my last year for real. Last year.
Okay.
For real, my close friends, everyone that knows me for real at school and at home, I'm a big, I'm a Gunna fan.
Okay. So you pushing P. Okay.
Yeah, pushing P. Pushing P all 2022 for real.
Okay.
But for real, Gunna and Lil Baby is my people I really bang with. But
okay.
So I'd probably play. I'll play off his album, Wanna.
Okay.
I'd play a song. It's called Wanna, but as a Gunna for real.
Okay.
And then to really get me in my zone, I'm playing some Lil Baby or ESTG.
Okay. What is ESTG?
You ever heard of ESTG? Oh, let me put you on.
I age myself. It's okay. You can type it in the chat. Let me know. I'm always looking for new music. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on.
See, in my day, we had crunk music. We had Little John and the East Side Boys. that was our way. So ESTG.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Okay.
And he just gets me in the mood to play some.
Is it like drill music or is it like super high? Like, what's the vibe?
It's not like drill, but it's rap. You know what I'm saying?
When the beat drop, wwho made it? Is it, Take Key or what we got going on?
It's different type of, I feel like it's different type of producers for real.
Cool. Now, I always ask, these wide receivers this, but as a free safety, would you rather have unbelievable speed or great hands?
At this level, speed is everything.
Okay.
You can't it's hard to be taught taught speed,
Yeah.
but catching is always something I feel like you can be worked on and like taught.
Okay.
In a sense, but I have to say unbelievable speed for real.
All right, cool. And so when mom brings you her to-go plate, what is she making you for game day?
Mom's making me penne pasta, homemade.
Okay.
Mom's Italian, so she'd be cooking pasta.
Love that.
With some red sauce, with some probably some meatballs in there or something like that.
Okay.
She's going crazy, yeah.
Love that. I'm a stuffed shells girl myself. I taught my boyfriend how to really I think I'm part Italian. I know you can't see it, but like I'm part Italian because that's the meal I can bang with the best. This is not gonna make the final, but I'm just letting you know. But yeah, I love some Italian. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So if folks want to find you, follow your career, follow all your work, where are the socials? Where can they hit you up?
Follow me on Instagram. Definitely follow me on the IG, man.
Yeah. Are the fits right on Instagram? Because we're following to get the looks.
My fits are going to be coming on this next period of my life.
Okay.
I really kept my social media really strictly like family.
Okay.
Something like just, I'm going to take the next step and really, once I pour into myself, it's going to be different.
Come on, self-care 2022. Yeah, so we got the game day fits ready. Are you a suit guy or you like to be comfortable?
I mix it up for real.
Okay.
Like my dad growing up, I've always seen like my dad in a suit and like as a business, like, successful Black man. Like I just like that look for real. And I'm like, going to dances in high school and, other stuff like that. Like I really was interested in like, tapering my suits how I wanted to fit me. You know what I'm saying? So even I don't know if you watch Power, but
oh yeah. Which
the way Ghost be wearing, I like the way Ghost be wearing a suit.
Okay. Do you watch Power Book 2 as well? Have you watched all the Power?
I'm just starting Power Book 2. That's crazy.
Oh, you just wait.
I'm in late. I'm coming late, but
okay.
Yeah. But also I would like, dress down, dress some casual shit.
Okay. Are you a Jordans guy or are you like, what are your shoes?
Yeah, honestly, like growing up, I wasn't even big on I had a couple pair of Jordans here and there, but I grew up in California a little bit and then moved to Georgia. So like I had a mixture of like, I was wearing Vans, I was wearing Jordans, I was wearing Nikes, I was wearing a bunch of different stuff.
No doubt. Okay, cool. And what was the Instagram name?
J Blount 29, all one 29. Word, no caps.
Okay, 29, that's your number? No doubt. All right, well, Joey, it's always a pleasure to get to interview really important guys who are taking themselves to the next level. We wish you all the best and make sure that you come back to Locked On ACC podcast, when you blow up and everything. Don't forget about the small people.
I won't. Appreciate this and opportunity.
No doubt.